we set it up on Discord. Come on. Come on.
Fake Pyro, not even him, true. What the fuck is that?
I told you, I'm setting up the Logitech. Wait, I got the Logitech mic as well. Hang on.
Okay.
Set that up. What the fuck is it? Appearance, accessibility. How do you change? Oh yeah, voice and video. Hang on. The input. Yeah, I can use this mic.
Ugh, that is the ugliest sounding fucking mic.
I can use this for the entire stream.
That is so fucking awful. That is the worst mic.
Should I go back?
Go back.
All right, we'll go back.
Yeah, there we go.
Where the fuck are you streaming from? What room is this?
No, it's my room where I make videos. But I've got the Logitech camera set up because I'm lazy.
Why do you have the under the fucking chin like Omegle jerk off fucking angle right now? What is this?
I was gonna set it up above the computer, but the cable's too short. I'll literally pull it out. I could set up my proper one if you want.
I don't give a fuck. Honestly, I'll take what I can get, dude. Beggars can't be choosers at the end of the day. I just feel like how tall are you?
Me?
Yeah.
Gonna progressively set it up worse and worse.
It's so bad.
Sorry, hang on. It's a bit too good there. There we go. Okay. So I'd consider myself very tall. Easily 6'11", I think.
Okay,
on a good day.
6'11" on a good day.
On a bad day. On a bad day. Usually about 8 foot.
See, my joke is like when a girl asks me I'm 6'4" in the right lighting.
True,
right? It's never worked. Like how tall is like you have a girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
How tall is your girlfriend?
Well, because she's Swedish, she's actually pretty tall. So like, I think she's like 5'6" or something. I think.
My girlfriend is 6 feet tall.
What?
My girlfriend is 6 feet tall. My girlfriend is significantly taller than me.
What? How?
What do you mean how? It's every Jewish man's dream to have a tall girlfriend.
She eating good or something? Like how?
I think she probably has like Viking DNA. You know what I mean by that? Like the thing in America, it's like everyone like you meet like someone that's generations of like white from America. They always have like 3%, you know, like Native American, and that wasn't consensual. You know what I mean? Like that was some dark history in her family lineage. So she just has weird genetics.
Have her do the 21andMe.
21. I thought about that before too. I always told her that she would win the fuck out of Fear Factor. I just feel like a show like that she would do amazing. She could hang. You know what I mean? She got like some of that.
Have you seen that show that Cody Ko was ripping on? The one where it's fucking what is it? You win money, but you have to answer true or false to questions that you've already had a lie detector for.
Oh no, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that at all.
Watch it, bro. I forget what it is, but like I think the cash prize is $500,000.
Okay.
And it's the most fucked shit. Like they basically get people to like admit crimes and shit.
That's fucking fire. That's fucking
like,
fire.
One of them was like, this woman gets asked, and they bring up her ex, and they're like, "Do you still love your ex more than your husband?"
Oh god.
And then she's like, "No," and then they're like, "Nah, you're lying," because they get you to do like a polygraph before.
Yeah, polygraph.
Like
Yeah. Have you ever seen like videos on how to beat a polygraph or like the best way to try to cheat a polygraph?
I feel like, because I've seen shit, because you had like Jerry Springer in that, right?
Can you fix the fucking fish angle? Fix this. I am sick of looking up your fucking nostrils. That is the ugliest. I'm getting too comfortable with it. Like it's fucking normal.
All right, fuck it, fine.
Thank you. That's a nice room.
Thank you, man. I need to get some proper backdrops and shit on it, but thank you very much.
There you go. Thank you.
I look tiny.
You do look so tiny.
Bro, I look like a child. What the fuck is this?
You do look extremely
I look like a little dwarf.
That's fucking funny.
Dwarf.
No, but from what I've heard, like to beat lie detector tests, they'll give you like a few like tester questions at the beginning of a polygraph. Well, they'll be like, okay, is your name really like Jagger? They would say to me, right? And I'll be like, yes. And that's like they'll look at your heart rate or whatever the fuck and compare it to when like they think you're lying. And I heard the best way to cheat that is to cause yourself pain during that part of the test, like so during the initial questions. So people will like bite the inside of their mouth, their tongue. They'll put like a fucking pin in their shoe and step on it during that part. So they like really examine you now and stuff like that, so people don't cheat it. But that's like one of the ways I've always heard to cheat it.
That actually makes a lot of sense, because I always thought like the best way to kind of feign a test would be to kind of almost falsify the true answers, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because they always ask that baseline shit, right? It's like, what's your name, what's your age, like where were you born, and obviously that's to build like a baseline. But if you're like genuinely just beyond mentally ill, you don't even like know any of those like baseline questions, like you'd be able to just pass it easy.
Yeah, no, dude, I'm afraid to do something like that, like, because if I did like a lie detector test with my friends, like, you know what it's gonna be like, oh, are you gay, you think about dicks and shit, and it's like, no, I'm not gay, no, I don't think about dicks, but during this question, yeah, I am. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm just gonna I'm gonna lie on the truth.
It's almost like, have you seen that have you watched Black Mirror?
Yeah, I've seen Black Mirror.
Have you seen Crocodile?
Is that the one with the guinea pig?
Yeah, with the recall machine.
Yup.
She fucks it up for herself, because she's basically being asked to recall events, but then, like, obviously when you're doing a polygraph, what I imagine is the most vulgar thoughts you have come to the front, right?
Yeah.
Almost like to kind of fuck. It's almost like a, you know, it's like a, what's it called? It's like reverse psychology, when they say to you, you know, don't think of this word or don't think of this thing, and then all you'll fucking do is it'll be rent free in your head. It's all you'll think about, right? So I think it's one of those things where it's like they just want to catch you out. But yeah, like I've heard a couple stories of like actual diagnosed psychopaths being able to falsify a polygraph just because they have no emotion throughout.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like an ECG, it's just like when they flatline, when they fucking die. That was apparently the entire reading. Just completely
have you ever heard of the difference between like a psycho and a sociopath?
Nah, you know what? I actually don't. I've always imagined a sociopath is a softer form of it, but
that's basically like I watched this video once, you know, just only YouTube knowledge, and they were basically breaking down. It's like, for an example, it's like right now, if you got pulled over, right, by a cop, right, you're gonna start getting nervous. You know what I mean? Just a meeting. That's a natural human response. You're just gonna, even if you did nothing wrong, you're just gonna start getting nervous.
Yeah, your brain kind of catastrophizes. Right? You think of the worst case. Yeah.
And a sociopath. Now let's give the same example. Let's say they get pulled over by a cop, right, but they have a body in the trunk, right? A sociopath's going to be really nervous, right? Their fucking heart rate's going to go up. They might even start sweating and everything, but they can still kind of like lie, manipulate their way out of this situation, and like maybe, you know, pull it off to look cool to the cop. A psychopath, heart rate not going to make a difference, even though the body's in the trunk. Won't even care. It won't even like phase them at all. That's like the real difference. So they're like two.
Bro, you just put in my head Patrick Bateman. Patrick Bateman like literally gets stopped if he's got a body in his trunk, and he's like, "No, officer.
You know,
I simply work at the stock market."
I respect that you're the first like YouTuber that doesn't have the fucking like play button or whatever the fuck in the background of their setup.
Oh no, bro. Literally, when I got my room designed, people were like, "Let's get the," because this needs to change. What I want to do is that there's an artist you should look up. He does like cars and shit. It's called Daniel Arsham. His shit is fucking so cool, bro. But like his backdrop, he's color coordinated it. So like this one here, this column would be violet. This one would be like purple. This one would be like blue. This one would be like green. It looks so fucking nice. I need to change all that shit.
That's cool.
But I remember like people telling me the first thing you got to do is put your play buttons in the background, and I was like, I'd rather hang. the amount of I got them over there to look at, and they're never going to be in videos, believe me.
Well, how many play buttons do you even have? Do you have like 2?
I got 2. Yeah, I got 100. Yeah, because So
do they even give out the 100?
Bro, you've reminded me. I could literally get the fucking 100K for my second channel.
Your second channel? Oh, hell yeah. Because I was gonna say, do they even give out the fucking what's it called, the 100K one anymore? Because I know the play buttons changed. The way they look now are different. Because like so many channels have 1 million subscribers. Like, you know, back in the day that was like a crazier achievement. But like now, like the 1 million subscriber play button like looks a little bit kind of.
You can legit get it in like a day, man. Yeah, like by just brigading to a new channel. It's genius. Like I've seen people that like all the trend channels and that, how they have like 15 play buttons on their walls. Like, shut up, bro. You've just brigaded each channel. Shut up. But like, I've got the old ones. So the old ones are like pretty ugly looking. They were like fucking probably mass made in China. That shit falls apart in like an instant.
Yeah.
But the new ones, the new awards, like I saw Sneeko, right?
No. Who the fuck is that?
How'd you not know Sneeko? I thought you'd watch Sneeko.
I don't know who the fuck Sneeko even is, dude.
He's based in New York, but like, man, that guy is so you'd like his content. I don't know if anyone in chat knows Sneeko, but like, yeah, that guy's fucking amazing.
Fucking actually.
Sneako. Yeah, he does like lifestyle videos and shit. I know that sounds like so like not your thing, but nah, it's good, man. Like he does like a lifestyle, and so it's almost like if He reminds me if Filthy Frank, if Joji from Filthy Frank, like the actual Joji, the guy that made the persona, it's almost like if he had his own channel.
Yeah.
He emulates. I mean, they're both from New York and that, so they got that kind of like
East Coast mentality, a little bit humor. Yeah,
exactly.
No, that's cool as fuck. I can't even. I've been watching channels lately, like these weird comfort ones that I found, where it's fucking like terrarium building.
Someone in chat just said I got the Mr. Robot camera. Do you remember that camera? That camera angle I sent you on Level Host?
Oh, which one? Which one was that?
No, because when we were doing Level Host, we were brigading it.
Yeah.
I sent a picture of you, and then I sent a picture of Rami Malek, who's playing Mr. Robot, and the amount of headroom, like how the cinematography was.
Yes. God, that Lover Host was fucking awful. That fucking Lover. I could talk for years about that fucking Lover Host, dude. That was so fucked. That was so fucked. Sam Wither. I want to tell chat.
Would give Mark Zuckerberg a run for his money.
The whole time.
Artificial human.
The whole time I was on that fucking Lover Host, Pyro and Nopify, after Nopify got kicked off, just kept sending me Sam Weather fucking memes that you guys made the whole time. That was so fucking annoying. That was so fucking funny, dude. I couldn't stand it. But you know what? I'm going to give a bit of an intro. Because for people that don't know, but you know, a lot of these people do, because they've been on here before, but for the YouTube VOD, again, just wave real quick to the YouTube video, if you would, Pyro, if you'll just give a big wave to the YouTube video. Yeah, I'm going to stay here. I'm gonna tag the fuck out of you.
I'm in my Discord server just to see if I get a few more people on the stream.
You're very kind. Thank you. For people that are new here and don't know, how I like to do interviews is I basically pick a word. Well, I'll send a person a list of words. They pick a word, and we wrap the whole interview around that. Just because I feel like most interviews suck. If you've seen one interview with a person, unless something's massively changed in their life in the past couple years, it's the same cookie cutter interview over and over and over again. So I sent Pyro a list of words, and because he has brain rot, because you're on the spectrum, he picked the word memes. So today the topic is fucking memes, and I don't.
There was actually such a good list of words as well, but I was just like, funny. But bro, when you said memes, I just thought of the troll face. I just went with that.
I almost regretted immediately sending that one, because I knew it. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew you were gonna pick memes. I fucking knew you were gonna pick that. But it's fine. I'm fucked with it.
I love meme. I love the meme.
Memes.
I love a troll face. You know that meme with the guy and he like tricks people. He's got a bunch of frowns on his face. You know that one?
What? No, I don't fucking know that one. I don't fucking know that one.
You know the
frowns
one
on his fucking face.
You know the one that's like really happy but he's Spanish. You know that meme?
Okay, yeah. Did that guy die? Is that the one I'm thinking of? The dude that's dead? Isn't that guy dead?
The Me Gusta guy.
Yeah.
Tragic car accident.
Did he actually?
Yeah, I think so.
Low key, that's fucking funny. There are some deaths that are a little funny. That are just a little bit funny. They're a little bit funny. Like, you gotta admit, there are some deaths that are a little bit fucking funny, dude. And if I died in a funny way, I would hope people would laugh at it too.
I literally thought the same, right? Like, if I died, you get to pick the music you have at your funeral, right? Mm-hmm. I wouldn't pick like a sad song or something. I'd literally just have like bruh sound effect, like compilation or something, just on repeat. No, I would literally want people to think at my funeral, that's hilarious, or that guy is a fucking moron.
We have such opposite views on like what you want. I want a miserable funeral. I want people to feel guilty. I want my funeral on a rainy day. I want people leaving my funeral being like, that was horrible. I want to take someone with me. Do you know what I mean? Like, I want someone to be so upset. I don't want to go, like, you know how like a fucking Egyptian pharaohs would be buried with like their slaves and shit like that. That's what I want. But I want that with grief. I want just a miserable time. I don't want anyone to be. I want people to be like, I fucked up as a friend. I was fucked up as a family member.
Would you get like, you remember that shit that was huge in like 2015 when people got frozen and that, like cryogenically?
Yeah.
Would you do that? If you were like minted as fuck, right? Like you had like Jeff Bezos money, would you do that?
Probably.
We haven't found a way to revive them yet, so they are actually dead. It's just their body's fully preserved. Yeah,
but I'm afraid I'm gonna wake up in a world. Let's say I do that, right? And we're gonna wake up in the world and be like, yeah, girls don't exist anymore. I'm like, I just don't even want to be here. Like, what's the point, dude?
I was more thinking nuclear hell, fucking hellscape, right? But like,
no, that's fire. No,
women, bro.
See, here's the thing. I'm so broke. I'm so broke in life and fucked up that I pray for an apocalypse. That's my second chance in life. Do you know what I mean? Like, I pray for
that. You share the same worldview as pretty much everyone that's self-employed. So yeah, not surprising. Bro, let's be fair. Like, we're self-employed people. Like, our fucking days don't change, man. Like, we're just inside all day. Sometimes you look outside, it's light. Sometimes it's dark.
Well, that's why like COVID made no effect in my life, honestly. Like when that all went down, I told all my friends that like had like normie jobs and shit. I'm like, welcome to my life. Like, welcome to every. This is every day for me, dude.
It's genius how people that had to work from home, they just completely crumbled as well, because it's just such a huge change, right? Compared to like us, like doomer zoomers that were just like, oh yeah, just
I got a great question for you. How the fuck can Facebook be a multi-billion-dollar company and yet make the metaverse uglier than VR chat? Like, how the fuck does VR chat look better than fucking the metaverse? That is the ugliest looking example I've ever seen of something. The animation looks like shit.
I was thinking that. Yeah, they tried to go for like Uncanny Valley in that, man. I felt like I was watching fucking iRobot with Will Smith when I was seeing that presentation. That shit was so... Oh, that was so weak.
It's fucking
I actually
ugly.
did I reacted to that shit on live stream. It's going on a video soon, but like, yeah, it's just I've never seen more self-deluded people think that they can trick themselves into thinking that that was a good presentation.
How have you been enjoying streaming, like compared to YouTube?
It's all right, man. I mean, usually, before I was fucking scared of doing it, because obviously like having a pre-recorded video, pre-edited compared to like a live stream, I was like, okay, firstly, people aren't gonna think I'm fucking funny, you know, just all that kind of self-doubt and shit that kind of trickles in. But
yeah,
no, I've loved it. The response has been like so fucking friendly. I've really liked it.
Do you feel like, is it just like more of a chill experience compared to like when you're working on like a YouTube video?
Yeah, because obviously like you get to interact with people like on the fly and stuff like that, and there's no like need to, I mean, some people still do like pre-recorded stuff.
Yeah.
But I definitely agree with you on that. It's definitely more relaxed. Like,
do you think you would ever like do like any crazy events on your stream, or is it always just going to be you're kind of just chilling maybe with some of your friends playing a game?
I've got a goal at the minute that I just hit a makeup stream. if I got 2K subs, I'd have to dress myself up in makeup, because I started a second channel a couple years ago, and I uploaded one video on it where I got in makeup, and then I just fucking fucked off and never uploaded another video.
People love shit like that though. They like putting like a fucking male streamer in like a Catboy outfit and stuff. They fuck with it, dude. They really fuck with it for some reason. They just want to humiliate you. But you're a good looking guy. Like I think you posted on Instagram pictures of you in makeup and shit like that before.
Oh yeah, well my girlfriend did for me. Yeah. It's genius. I've seen so many people be like, oh, well, you've actually maybe be more comfortable being trans and stuff because you can pull it off so well like in makeup. And I was like, all right, if I've helped you.
Like if you were in prison, you'd be a lot of people's girlfriends. Like you have feminine features, dude.
Bro, how are we going to sneak makeup into the jail though? Like how you need like a drone or something, right? You know they do that in the UK,
Yes,
jails?
no, they do that. They drop
like,
shit off in drones.
Sneak drugs. Like how the fuck are you not going to hear like a small helicopter outside?
No, when I was in Ireland for a little while, I got to do a tour of like a prison. And this was like a fucking like IRA prison or whatever, where they keep like all those kind of guys at. And like the guards are telling me that like we get drones all the time, and like it's to the point where the guards in the guard towers sit there with like a pellet gun and have to shoot these fucking drones down all day because they're dropping off like heroin, they're dropping off meth, they're just dropping off drugs, they're dropping off knives and things like that all the time. But what do you fucking do about that's why it's like, okay, if I had to do a mass attack, not that I ever would, you know what I mean? If I had to do one of those kind of things, I would use drones, bro. I would set a fleet of 100 drones, you know what I mean? With some shit strapped to it and just make them blow.
I mean, you remember like
up.
Amazon advertising that, right? Like that's how they're going to do all their deliveries in the future. Maybe.
That's fucking weird.
It's just all going to be drones and shit that get dropped off like everywhere.
Until like a 5-year-old tries grabbing it and gets his fingers sliced off.
No, there's going to be so many lawsuits.
Yeah, would you
like fucking 5-year-old just picks it up, tries to put the blades in his mouth.
Would you go to AstroWorld? Would you go to AstroWorld?
After the certain events I've seen, I think I'm good, bro.
I'm telling you, I would have gone to day 2.
Apology. I love that. I was one of the first people that saw that Instagram video. Just to like. I'm sorry about all the people, man. Like I've never seen someone touch that. It's almost like he couldn't cry, so he's like, "What's the next best thing?" Okay, I touch my forehead a lot.
Do you think he's fucked?
No, it'll be fine.
That's what I think too. They have like a $26 million insurance policy, from what I heard, but it's like over $100 million lawsuit, right? So they're definitely going to get sued.
I kind of get both sides with that. It's a bit fucked. So there's so many clips that make him look like the fucking great Satan, right? Because you've got like he's performing, you've got people being resuscitated next to him, and it's almost like he can see them and he's kind of just ignoring it. But the thing is, like, if he stops that performance and then he points at them and he goes like, oh my god, look at that person there, right? Then everyone's attention would be on that person being resuscitated. They'd probably try and run over and help. Then the ambulance people would probably be under more duress, having to fight off all these people. He's in a bit of a fucked position, but I think he's probably had multiple chances to kind of stop the show.
I would say
kind of just.
I would say people forget too how loud a concert is. Do you know what I mean? To be able to even hear when they're talking about, look, people are chanting, stop the show. It's like, you know how fucking loud those speakers are. And another thing, it's like, I think the venue originally they sold 60,000 tickets, but because of everyone sneaking in, it was over like 100,000 people like at the actual event.
Embarrassing, man.
Good luck trying to see anything. Do you know what I mean? Good luck trying to notice little things too with a crowd of 100,000.
The stadium was built for 50k, and I think you had like 100 to 150k people there. Like, you could see them. They knocked down that shitty looking like Roblox ass looking bollard, and then they all just like pile in there, and it's that herd mentality shit, right? Like, you see someone else running, you're like, I gotta run because they're running and I'm gonna miss out. Like, if I'm the good guy here and I don't run with them, then I'm not gonna get a place to see, you know, Travis. You just get caught up in the moment.
There were bizarre things too to me. It's like, and again, I feel bad because I think that there's like a little like 9-year-old and stuff like that in a coma and shit. But it's like, why the fuck would you bring your 9-year-old to AstroWorld? You know what I mean? If you can pay $200 for tickets to AstroWorld, you can pay $50 for the babysitter next door. You know, I just weird. I would never bring my kid to AstroWorld.
Like an actual 9-year-old, not like a
no, like a literal 9-year-old, like a literal 9-year-old. Yeah.
The thing is, like concerts get rowdy, bro. Like let me take my niece to like Death Grips or something. Like, what?
Right. Well, that's a good meme topic. Death Grips. How did you get into Death Grips, bro?
Death Grips is a good one. How did I get into Death Grips? Firstly, by being a complete degenerate. I mean, I don't know, man. I think I remember just watching like, I think it just came up on my Spotify one day, and I was like, shit, this goes hard, man. Like, it was fucking what was it again? Which is the ex-military. Ex-military is the one that put them on the map. That's the one that
was like their first mixtape. That was like their
first release.
Well, their first release was I think it was Full Moon or something like that. They had like a couple little tracks, and then it was Ex-Military was their first mixtape, and then The Money Store was like their first actual album, and then it was No Love Deep Web, and so on from there. But I got into Death Grips when I was like in high school. I was living in Seattle at the time. This was like 2014, and I think fucking Government Plates just dropped, and I fuck with Government Plates. That was a good album.
That one's all right. I still think that one's a little bit too experimental for me.
Don't
they have who's the guy that's playing Batman now? What's his name?
Robert Pattinson. He played guitar on Burt. See, yeah, you know a lot of Death Grips lore. You know some good Death Grips lore. Yeah.
He was on a Death Grips song for guitar. That's right.
He was
Big House or
no, it was Birds. It was Birds. I think it was called Birds.
Birds. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I remember that. That's a fire fucking. It's weird. Did you ever see? Because Robert Pattinson did a Reddit AMA about that. How he even met Death Grips. You ever read that?
No. What happened?
So he was a fan of them already, and he was at like some restaurant in fucking LA and saw them sitting across the table, and they were all eating salad. That was like one of the things he said, and he just went up to them and just like fanned the fuck out, and they're like, "Oh my god, you're fucking Twilight, right?" And then they're like, "Let's just collaborate together." And Zach Hill, I believe, recorded Robert's fucking guitar verse on like an iPhone. So you just fucking went over to his place. Yeah, no, that's fucking cool as shit.
It sounds exactly like Death Grips, just like so minimalist shit.
So minimal.
I haven't listened to them as much recently, not gonna lie. I kind of moved over more to like Bladey now, which sucks.
I know, I've
downgraded.
I fuck with Bladey and Echo. Those are like, I know we've talked about them before. That's like,
no, you're playing Echo before the stream started. I noticed.
Yeah, and like for people that know, like don't know, we've talked a few different times on Discord and stuff. And I think one of the things that I hit it off with you the most is music. You have an interesting music taste, but it's like it's like that internet weird. You've been online long enough, you're gonna run into those like Drain Gang groups and stuff like that, and Death Grip fans. You know, just like pure internet brain rot. And it's cool, honestly, to see the influence that I feel like Death Grips has had in the past few years on musicians. Like you're seeing that with a lot of people like Machine Girl and even
I love that I'm able to play it in videos, and then people are like, oh shit, what's this music? And then they check it out, and then they actually enjoy it themselves. Like that, that's always like so fucking refreshing to hear as well.
You fuck with the 100 Gex?
They're all right, you know. I listened to them a little bit. I mean, not as much anymore, but like, what was it, Stupid Horse or Crazy Horse? That one
Stupid
goes hard.
Horse. Yeah, that one goes. I'm seeing them
Yes.
live here in Arizona in a few days. Like they're doing their tour right now.
Nice,
So I'm seeing them
nice.
live. You know, I'm excited. I can
Do you
only
know if
imagine
they go in
the
UK
crowd.
at all, or is it only just America?
I have
fucking hate
no
when they
idea.
I hate when they can't get out of America. Man.
I think it's just in America, but I think it's COVID shit right now. I'm not sure, but I think it's they're just doing an American tour, but I could be so fucking wrong on that. So fucking wrong. And I want to ask you a question about memes, okay? I got a weird one for you.
I love memes.
You know what I think about all the time?
I love memes.
I think about
Trollfest.
I think about fucking like ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs, bro. What if those were just memes? Like that wasn't a language. You know what I mean? Like that was just their form of entertainment, and like we're just stupid dummies looking at it.
That was like the first inscription of like Rage comics ever, and we just never even knew.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? It's like, haha, cat holding a bucket on his head, fucking idiot. You know what I mean? Just stupid.
Like the pharaoh dying and then being buried.
Yeah.
And being left there, that was literally just the first ever instance of the Forever Alone meme, if you think about it.
the fuck? What's your favorite meme? As cringy, or how about what meme do you think's gonna be able to? No. What you pick the fucking topic? Listen. Okay, what meme do you think will stand the test of time? Like if I had to answer that, I would say Pepe. I feel like Pepe's always gonna be around. I feel like I could see Pepe still around in 10 years.
I think Twitch just kind of blew that up. Yeah, Twitch has kind of like got
Normalized it way more.
Yeah. Now that's brought popularity to it definitely, because every Twitch streamer, their most popular meme is. I mean, even all my fucking emotes, they're literally just repurposed Pepes. They're Pepes that are like drawn with the funny TV guy on his head.
Yeah,
So-
like or fucking. I feel like Doge, you know, because of like crypto shit now, forever is always going to be a thing. I feel like, and at least like, imagine how embarrassing it's going to be in like 50 years when they're talking like in the history books of like what was going on here, and they got to have a whole chapter on.
You heard
memes.
you watch Internet Historian, right?
Yeah, I watched Internet Historian.
You saw the video he made on Smash the Stone, sure?
I have not yet. I actually have not seen that one.
That's a pretty old video. It's one of his first ones, but
Okay.
it was basically, oh man, it was so embarrassing. Like you had, was it fucking? Oh yeah. So 9gag got all the memes that they thought were funny, which was like socially awkward penguin, just the most garbage dog shit memes. They put it on an actual Egyptian inscription. Like in the
Okay.
format of an inscription, and then they buried it in a quarry, hoping that like people would find it in thousands of years' time, and then actually stumble upon it and be like, "Holy shit, this was like human society back then."
That
And
is
then like
fucking
Internet
embarrassing.
Historian was like very subtly giving you instructions on how you can use bleach to melt limestone, just to break down the stone so no one can fucking get hold of it.
I think he's probably one of the greatest channels in like the past like 5 years on YouTube is Internet Historian.
Yeah.
I mean, just the quality of video too, the editing, just everything that goes into his videos are so fucking good. He had like my favorite series ever, which was like the He Will Not Divide Us series, was fucking
That was so
funny,
good, man.
dude. That was amazing.
I think for a boomer, he's very well in touch with the community.
Oh,
He's
is he
well
a
in
boomer?
touch.
Is he actually a boomer? I always thought that was a meme.
I have no idea, but like I'm guessing from his voice, he's like nearing 30 or like in his 30s.
Yeah. Like, have you had much interactions with him before?
No, I did a video with him. I did a incognito mode video. Incognito mode is his second channel, but yeah, I did a video with him, and like he was just, he was so fucking friendly. He was such a nice guy.
You just
He's
made
so
a
down to earth.
7-hour video. Why?
Mental illness, but unironically.
How did that happen? Like, how'd you go, okay, I'm going to make a video about Utopia, and then, oh, maybe it'll be an hour. Okay, maybe it'll be 3. Oh, wow, it's 5. No, it's 7 hours long.
It just got longer and longer. I had all my mates tell me, like, you should be breaking this up into longer parts. And I was like, no, I don't think I will. So
Parts never do
remember-
well, though, on YouTube.
Sorry?
Parts never do well on YouTube, I feel like.
They do if you title them well. Like, you know how Game Theory... Like, I remember Game Theory would split up a couple videos, and he'd say, like, you know, well, that's all we have time for. And it's like, no, it's not, you dickhead. Like, server space on YouTube is basically infinite. Don't lie. Don't lie. But yeah, like, I just wanted to make it because that is a show that I was basically watching since like 2013. I was growing up when I was a little baby, and then I saw it and I was just like, fuck, I need to cover this. But it's like, no. And the cool thing is about it, man, is that so many subreddits and stuff are actually talking about that show now and actually shilling it.
Well,
But I keep seeing threads on me. I keep being linked threads of me on 4chan on like the TV board, and they
That's
keep
cool.
saying like, they keep saying, fuck this guy for making this show public. I hope he dies.
That's funny as shit. No, one of the first things I ever said to you on call was, I feel like, as cringy as this sounds, And I'm not a Reddit guy, honestly. I never go on fucking Reddit. The only Reddit I ever really looked at was the Death Grip subreddit. And I'm like, when you were first super getting into death grips publicly everywhere, you ruined the Death Grip subreddit.
Yeah.
Every single fucking time you would post about it, you were at the concert or anything, it was all over the fucking subreddit. Every single fucking time. This is like back in 2017, 2018, 2017, 2018, all the fucking time. And it's like, so I mean, your channel, you were a commentary channel, right? I mean, would you still describe yourself as a commentary channel?
I guess so, man. I mean, I don't know if, because I still do commentary from time to time. I guess like reviews and stuff as well. I don't know, because like the word commentary's got very negative connotations to it now. It's almost like kind of.
I feel like there's no commentary community anymore either. Like it just doesn't exist.
No, there is. There's like a new wave of it now. I think there's a lot. There's a lot more, because I think originally like back when I did it and like Leafy did it and that, there was like the big 10 or so.
2016.
Yeah, there was like 10 or so people that were the biggest and most established, but now it's more like there's like a couple hundred much more smaller channels. So no, the community is definitely still there. Yeah. It's just it's a lot more kind of separated now, I guess.
Well, what made you fucking go from like, you know, making like classic commentary videos like that to, okay, 7-hour series on Utopia, you know, like a giant fucking video on like Fallout, like what inspired that?
I think it's legit just because like when you're on YouTube for a while, you get kind of burnout after a while, and you just think like, okay, you're making money, that's decent, but like what else am I really contributing here? Because I could still be doing daily uploads or like talking about the cringiest kid on the internet, you know, all that kind of stuff, but then it's just like I don't feel fulfilled with it. And then when you don't feel fulfilled, you start to become miserable and kind of treat it as a job. Like you should treat it as a job 100%, but it's just like you just end up being fucking miserable, man. So I just thought to myself, like, I need to take some time off and then work on a long form project, because because it's fulfilling. Like me literally what I've been doing the past couple days is just looking at the comments on that Utopia video and just seeing how good the reception is, because that shit that shit fuels me more than like anything else, seriously.
Well, I feel like you're at this point in your career too, where it's like you can really do anything you're passionate about and people are going to watch it, you know what I mean? Like you could really do stuff that you don't have to, I feel like, at least from what it looks like as an outsider, have to cater so much to like that audience that wants just pure classic commentary for you. And I'm sure you probably get comments like that still, like, oh, when are you going to do another video like this, when are you going to do another video like that? But at this point you have a core audience that'll just watch anything you want to do, right?
Yeah, I think to an extent you're right. Yeah, I mean it's nice to get so many new people into Utopia, and like so many new people from the, because bro, I was lurking Twitter and I saw so many people that were just like, oh, Pyrocynical uploaded a video and it was actually okay, but I haven't watched Pyrocynical for like 3 years, and I was like, got ya.
Like, what do you have any other like if you want to hint at least or get into like experimental videos you want to do? Like it's something you've never done before, any like secret projects in your head, like, oh, I would love to do something like that, even if it's like, I don't know, like a mini documentary or whatever. Like I remember like iDubbbz did one a few years ago where it was like kind of like a mini doc on that fucking guy. I can't remember his, you know what I'm talking about, like went and traveled.
I know who you're on about. Yeah. The guy. Oh, are you on about the fat one, or are you on about Airsoft Fatty?
I think so. I think so. Didn't you go to his house and shit like that and interview him? Like, I think that's the one I'm talking about. Like, have you ever thought about something like that?
That was such a genius video. That was such a genius video. What was it called? Full Force or something?
Yeah. So like, have you thought about doing anything like that?
I thought about doing more IRL content, like vlogs and shit.
Okay.
It's just kind of like, I've been around for a while, so you kind of need to bring something new to the table. You can't just kind of make something that people have already made before. But yeah, like you referencing the iDubbbz thing, yeah, that was such an amazing video. Like he did such a good job with that. I'd love to do a documentary series like that. I just don't know what on yet. I mean, one thing I'm working on at the minute is like I want to focus on game reviews more. Like, have you seen that fucking Inscription, that card game?
No, I don't even know what the fuck that is.
I fucking hate card games, bro. I think it's the most boring shit in the world. I'd rather do taxes. That shit is
not
so
a Hearthstone fan, then? Not a fucking
believe me. If the most fun you have in a game is clicking on the little palm tree in the corner, we good. But no, Inscription's really good, and it's like an interactive card game, but I want to do a review on that. But that shit, try it out, man. I'm gonna show it to you after this stream, so you don't fucking forget.
Well, you showed me another game that was actually fucking fire. What was that game called?
Cruelty Squad.
Cruelty Squad was fucking good. That was actually. How'd you even hear about that? Where'd you fucking find out about Cruelty Squad?
Just lurking places, man.
Yeah.
Like you always just hear about like through the grapevine like videos and that. But yeah, no, it's such. I want to do a review on that as well. That game is fucking amazing. It's such an ugly looking game, but it works so well, man.
How do you?
Someone in chat said you couldn't even get past the first level. Is that true?
Okay, I streamed it. I was fucked because I had never played before. So my first playthrough was on stream.
And here we go.
Dude, I was dog shit at first because the controls are fucking bizarre. It's not like a normal game's control at first. It's fucking bizarre. It was a weird learning curve. But like the more I played that game, and I would play it offline stream too for a while, and as cringe as it sounds, I'm like, there is some genius to this game. I don't know if I'm fucking crazy, but there's so much fucking layers to that game. It just gets weird. It gets so good. So good. Like even finding weapons. There's like so many different ways you can do a level too.
They call it like what kind of they called it with Prey and Deus Ex. It's got a name. Not 0451. Immersive sim, that's right. Yeah. So they reckon it's like an immersive sim game where it's like role playing to the point where you're basically like you can just be you can do any kind of setup, any kind of run. You know how some people do like a strength build or a speed build, shit like that. But you can do that properly in this game, right? So like, so I used to with the weapons. You can't buy weapons, but you'll pick them up off bodies and shit. You'll take them to the end of the level, and then they're stuck in your locker like forever, so you can always have them.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I like how slow the game is sometimes. It's like you've got. What was it? Fucking like you said, like you got stuck on the first level. Like everyone gets wasted on the first level because once you get spotted, about 4 shots and you're gone. Like one thing I love about that game, I've never had more anxiety in my life than when you see that little red eye open on the left side of your screen, because it is like
fucking horrifying.
That's not even like, unless you've already saw them and they've just caught you, you need to like fucking move or you're about to get bodied. And I love that.
I'm going to ask you a question that I feel like many YouTubers have tried, and I think almost every single one has failed at. You ever thought about making your own game, getting into game dev shit, getting a team together?
So many people do that as a cash grab, like the mobile games and that. I reckon when I'm nearing like the boomer age, like my late 20s, that's probably when I'll look into it, because so many people, like what have you got? You got H3 Ball Rider, you got PewDiePie Tuber Simulator. I mean, they're both done by the same company as well.
I would never play an H3 game. it sounds so fucking boring game. I feel like, and I don't even hate H3, but it would just be fucking. I would never play an H3 game. I would never.
I just don't like mobile games at all, dude. I've completely grown out of them.
My girlfriend is addicted to mobile games. She's addicted to mobile games. Like has like a fucking
what
problem.
Kind? Don't say Hearthstone mobile.
No. It's not. It's the most lowbrow fucking mobile games ever. Like I'm trying to think. Like one of them she was playing, it was essentially like fucking what was that one? Candy Crush almost, but it was like an offshoot of Candy Crush where it's like there's like a Candy Crush aspect to it, and then you're designing a home afterwards, like for these people. Stupid as shit. She loves it, like a dress up game where you're dressing a bitch up and everything like that. Just boring lowbrow mobile game. But like,
sure, bro, just count my money.
Yeah, what the fuck is that actual money? Okay, I forgot your currency is ugly as fuck. What do you have all? Why do you have all that cash? How much is that?
I'm just minted, bro. Like I make money. You know.
What? Shut the fuck up.
Tax.
When I was in England,
it's fucking. It's handkerchiefs. It's not even real.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I thought it was. That looked real.
Taking my dick in my pants.
No, it's genius though. Eh? Like how much it looks like real money, but then it's literally just a fucking handkerchief.
No, that's funny as shit. When I was in England, I went to an ATM and I got like a 50-pound note, or the fuck you call it.
Taking my dick in my pants.
Was it like purple colored or something? I haven't seen them.
It was some. Well, that's the thing. I tried using it and no one would fucking take it anywhere I went. They wouldn't think it was real most of the time. I'm like, I got it from a fucking ATM. This is your currency. Like what? Like what? It was like it's weird or something. But I guess
that's
it's just
what
not
I made
common.
from 1 minute of streaming. Okay, true. No, no, it's I know what you mean, because I've never seen a 50 in my life. Like if someone came up to me with a 50, especially having a non-English accent, I'd be like, nah, bro, you good? Believe me.
Yeah,
we gone.
And have you been to America?
I've been a couple times. I went to Colorado to Telluride. That place is fucking amazing. Okay. That place is beautiful. Yeah.
Have you only been to Colorado?
No. I went to Colorado and then I went to LA as well. LA was fucking nasty though.
Yeah, LA's gross. LA's grimy.
LA was horrible. Yeah, it was horrible. It felt the best way to summarize LA. It's like a huge shopping mall, but as a city.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Well, because I was in England for like when I was out there for like 6 months, right? Like of my life when I was there, and then I came back to America, and I was like, because I lived in LA at the time, I was flying back into LAX at like nighttime, and it, like, you know, when you haven't been in your country for a while, and then you come back, and it just kind of feels and looks different. I felt like I was landing into fucking Tron, dude. It felt like I was landing into like
Tron.
Because at nighttime the whole city's glowing and shit like that. I'm like, this feels so spooky after being in England for like 6 months. This is fucking horrifying looking. This is bizarre, uncanny, unfucking canny. Also, bottom or top tags?
Gotta be top text.
Why? Why top text?
Because bottom text. Shit, I don't know. Actually, fuck. Don't make me question my memes, bro. Don't make me question my memes.
You pick the category of memes. I'm gonna ask you bottom or top text.
What about middle text?
That's
middle text?
You want to go with fuck?
Middle
That's
text.
that's such a libertarian answer.
Have text so big it just it takes up the entire meme, so you can't even see the meme.
What YouTuber do you think you could fight? Like, I'm setting up like a Jake Paul, Logan Paul fight. Who do you think you could take?
iDubbbz. I could kill iDubbbz easily.
He got reach, dude.
iDubbbz. Thing is though, he's tall though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's got some reach.
Tall.
He's got some reach. I feel like you could beat up a Max Mofo.
Max. Yeah, I feel Max I'd probably be fairly pitched against.
Yeah.
I feel Chad would beat the fuck out of me though.
But he has alcoholic rage, you know what I mean? There's something different in there.
He's got that moron like, especially because he's fucking Australian as well.
Like, I don't know anything about him, but I'm assuming his father beat him as a child. You know what I mean? I think it's a safe assumption that he got beaten as a child, dude, for sure. And there's some that adds some strength to a boy. If you got beat by your dad as a child, you're pretty fucking strong now, dude. And he looks like he got beat as a child, for sure. I would bet I put my life on that. 100% put my life on that. What was your favorite year for memes? Like, what do you think was the best year for memes? Or like the memes that you go back to and you think in your head, like, oh, that's from like that era.
Oh, bro, I don't even know. I feel every year's a dice roll. Every year has really good memes, but then the next year could be just complete dog shit. I mean, I don't even want to say like MLG, like 2015 and 16 and that, because that was dog shit.
Dog shit.
I don't know, man. Like, fuck. I mean, I guess, you know, I know people look back at that shit and they're like, oh, simpler times back then. I didn't have taxes and I just looked at Booster and laughed. I looked at Rage Comic. I mean, I saw this one meme. Wait, can I link you a meme on stream?
Yeah. Link me a meme.
Can you?
Here, I'll put I won't leak our DMs. I'll put it on the BRB screen real quick.
Because I love what they do with memes now. That they almost have. If Matthew's watching this stream, he knows exactly what I'm gonna link. But yeah, it's almost like memes have reached this meta point now where you'll get a meme, like an actual comic, and then someone will just hijack it and then just completely defeat the entire purpose of the meme. But yeah, here it is.
Okay, here, let me see.
Like I don't know what this subcategory is. I call it bizarre thought pattern memes.
Oh fuck, hold on, let me put this onto the stream. You can see I'm just gonna play it for them real quick. Let me full screen this, left screen.
Oh my god!
Killer, the killer. But I think it's fair to say that we've all been there with a girl. Like, I feel like we've all been laying in bed with a girl and you get the murder thoughts.
The thought of first degree murder.
Like, I've talked about it with my girlfriend before. I would never kill my girlfriend. But I have definitely thought, if I did, how I would get away with it. In what situation?
Apparently they're called schizo memes. That's
schizo memes
subcategories.
The schizo memes are fucking fire. I know. I see that on Twitter a lot. I fuck with the schizo meme. I fuck with that.
I just like how the troll face has been bastardized to the point that it is the inner thought of a man telling him to kill his girlfriend.
I've been there. I just
love, bro, the bit compressed audio. Like, oh, I hate my girlfriend.
What would it take for you to get addicted to meth with me? Like, what would it take?
Watching Breaking Bad back to back every season. I think at that point I'd be a complete meth head and know how to cook meth.
I feel like when we all watched Breaking Bad the first time, like for me, like I watched it like when it was coming out. Like I had watched it since like season 2. You know what I mean? Like I was like a young teenager waiting season to season all the time for that to come out on AMC. And I think back then we all were like, I want to be a drug dealer. Like I want to be a fucking drug dealer. I wanted to be a drug dealer so fucking bad when I was watching Breaking Bad as a teenager. I don't know if you went through that same feeling.
I don't know if I wanted to do Class A drugs, but yeah, I mean, apparently, fucking Bryan Cranston knows how to make meth.
Yeah, they taught him
Yeah.
all the ways to do it and stuff. Like, do you think you could be a good drug lord? Like, that'd be a crazy twist. You know what I mean? This whole time they think like you're this YouTuber dude making 7-hour videos about a show like fucking 10 years ago. You're like, no, I got a cocaine empire.
Just shave your head and grow facial hair, and then
Fire.
you know anything can be done. That'll be the character arc.
I think we're gonna go to some Twitter questions real quick. If you want to do that, I'm gonna break these down. I'm gonna see.
Oh, I can't wait! I can't wait!
Some of these fucking ones are so stupid. Some of them are really good. Let's see. Will you be ever making more 7-hour videos again? No pressure. I'm just wondering. So more 7-hour videos.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like that one actually popped off, which is kind of cute. So yeah, definitely gonna make more long form shit in the future, like more like game reviews, film reviews, that kind of shit. That's why I did like the second channel though, so like I can show that stuff over there, like the more lower quality stuff. Bro, did you see? I did a video on GTA San Andreas, the remake. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't.
It's fucking not the remake, the remaster, but it's
remaster?
fucking dog shit. They pulled it from
Is
PC
it?
now. You can't. Yeah, they pulled it completely.
Is it dog shit?
You can't if you open the Rockstar launcher, because you can't get that shit on Steam. They've just totally delisted it now.
Why was it
They've got rid
shit?
of
What was wrong with it?
Because it was just broken as fuck. Like you
Really?
couldn't even. Yeah, I've just checked the launcher right now. It's still gone.
That's crazy. That's actually fucking. Do you ever get like after you make like a video about like these games and shit? Have you ever been hit up by a dev?
Nah, I haven't. I think the closest I got was do you know Hunt Down the Freeman?
No, I don't know that one. I don't fucking know that
Bro,
one.
come on.
I'm not a
This guy
fucking
did no
gamer, bro.
research, bro. He didn't know.
Okay, I fuck with RPGs. Is that an RPG? Like I'm an RPG guy.
No. So some shitty Half-Life mod that came out.
Okay.
And it was basically I voice acted in it. And then when I did the video shitting on the game and then I put it out there, I was genuinely just waiting for the dev to hit me with like a lawsuit or something. But yeah, thankfully nothing came of it.
Have you ever been sued? Have they ever been threatened to get sued?
Nah, never. So I mean, I'm a
I'll be
fucking
the
commentary
first.
YouTuber.
I'll be the first, bro. I'll be the fucking first.
I'm a fucking commentary YouTuber, so I'm actually surprised I haven't. But nah, like I voice acted in that game. Oh, you got to play it on stream now. Come on.
Okay. Send me the name of it. And I'll play it on stream every time. Then I got another question for you after that. This was like my favorite question of everything that I got in here. What's it like being British, and how do you deal with it?
How do I deal with it? I usually cry myself to sleep every night, but also I don't have to walk through a metal detector when I go to school, so you know.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, but you fucking dude, don't even. When I lived in England,
I found it.
When I lived in England, you guys have the worst food I have ever had. It was child abuse. It was
coming
worse than
from the
county jail
American,
food.
bro.
Worse than county jail food, bro.
Coming
Worse than
from
county
the
jail.
American, bro. Like, have you seen LA be like, I have food court and shrimp, and then I'm shitting on the toilet.
What did you eat when you were in America?
Seafood, and it killed me. It
Seafood?
absolutely killed me. Yeah.
Okay, you strike me. I'm surprised you're not fucking like vegan or something. Like I feel like I could show you like an animal torture video. and you'd
my
cry.
frail little femboy frame,
Yeah.
and everyone thinks I'm vegan. Yeah, I've had that a lot. I went vegan for a little bit, like 2 years ago, but yeah, it just ended up being shit. I just didn't. I reckon you can go vegan, but there's so much maintenance you have to do. I just couldn't be fucked. I just gave up.
Like my girlfriend, she's vegetarian. You know what I mean? Like she can't go the full vegan route. Just like you're saying, it's so much maintenance, like the fucking meal prep and everything. It's no fun. Like she fucks with cheese and shit.
Yeah,
like that.
it limits you a lot. Like cheese, you really don't appreciate how much you fucking eat cheese until it's gone. Dairy as well, right? And then it's just that B12 shit. It's like, you know, you're either taking supplements forever or you're just eating fucking tubs of Vegemite. So
Yeah.
Just-
I got another question for you. I'm sure you've probably talked about this on your stream at least. But how do you feel about the dislike button going away?
I think it's dog shit. I don't know why.
So
they do it.
cringe. So fucking weird.
It's the worst. It's the worst integration.
Nobody
ever.
wants it. Nobody wants that to go away.
It's terrible.
Weird.
Like, because you know that like 5 people, like fucking Trisha Paytas or something probably went to the YouTube offices and be like, I'm getting a lot of dislikes. I don't know if we can like make those go away. It's just so stupid. No one I've talked to, even complete contrarians, have said I do not want the dislike button going away. It's so stupid because like, how are you gonna know if a video you watch is dog shit or not now? Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like when you're trying to look up like an online tutorial and like the kid's telling you to download this program and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like we've all been there.
Yeah.
I think about that. No, that's I can't. I feel like it's just definitely like a move just to save face, and I think to help for advertisers. I feel like it's like so that they're gonna put ads on video. It's not gonna have massive dislikes. You know what I mean? Like everyone just loves it here on YouTube because I mean when you think about it, YouTube's one of the last places that still has a system like that. There's no downvote on TikTok. You know what I mean? There's nothing like that pretty much anywhere else besides like fucking Reddit and YouTube. Those are the only places I could think of it. And Facebook with a fucking angry face, but who uses Facebook?
Yeah, it's just so backwards, man. Because the thing is as well, like all you're gonna do now is by getting rid of the dislikes, you're gonna create more negative discourse. Because like on Twitter, how do you dislike something? You can't. So instead, you quote tweet it. And quote tweeting it usually does better than the actual tweet itself, right? So it's just going to create like more of a negative atmosphere and shit. It's so pointless, man. Because like me personally, I click on a video, I see dislikes, I am then apprehensive of the content I'm going to watch because usually like YouTube comments are probably some of the worst discussions I've seen on the fucking planet. But usually 9 times out of 10, when there's dislikes on a video, it's for a good reason, right?
Yeah. No, I feel like that's really fair. And it's just, I dislikes don't even hurt you as a YouTuber in terms of algorithm, right? Like it's just still interaction. Like it's all good at the end of the day, right? It's just all
I think they're trying to make it more algorithm based now. But yeah, like I remember PewDiePie and other people saying like, can this be the most disliked video on YouTube? And those videos, even though racked with dislikes, they're still juiced. So
Yeah. Let me see. One question I kept fucking getting. I kept getting a bunch of tweets about this. When is Pets Cop 2 coming out? When is that? When are you gonna fucking do that?
We don't talk about that.
Okay, was that like that was one of the biggest like videos you did, like kind of commentary things on?
Yeah, it was like a video I did, and then I don't know how it became a fucking meme. I really don't know how it just kind of took off. I think that was like one of the first long form videos I did. And then everyone just started doing that fucking Pets Cop 2
you don't have to get into it too much, but do you think we'll see like another part to that like this year?
Nah, definitely not this year. I mean, like, I've been like conceptualizing it in the background and that, but I reckon it will take a while to like, fully. Because the thing is, at this point, bro, it's like fucking No Man's Sky. It's been hyped up so much that to make a video on it now, it wouldn't be good enough.
Yeah,
it needs so much more time in the oven, or it's just gonna end up like.
Well, how far are your videos planned, anyways? Like, I get you take a while, like doing a video like the 7-hour one, but like how much do you have like in the workshop right now? Like, okay, I'm gonna do this video, then I think I'm gonna do this one, and maybe this one after.
I've got. Bro, you know what? I'm going to say to you right now, if you want to plan your shit out properly, get a fucking whiteboard. That is the best investment you can ever make in your life. I'm looking at it right now. I've got like all my videos listed, when I'm going to do them, how I'm going to do them, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Get legit, man. And anyone watching the stream, get yourself a fucking whiteboard. It is the best investment you can make. Because how many times do you say, oh, I got to do this, oh, I got to do that? I mean,
I'll just do it later.
But then you never get around to it, right? Because like fucking like 20 bizarre thought patterns in your head. And then you're probably in bed thinking, how do I kill my girlfriend? So, too much shit going on.
Look, I think
getting a whiteboard helps get all that shit out your brain just onto something, man. It's so good.
Someone asked, what's your favorite Drain Gang song?
Drain Gang. Victim. It's still got to be Victim. Victim's so good. So good.
Will you make a video on Breaking Bad?
Yeah, probably Breaking Bad. Yeah, I mean, it's just like there's so much to talk about. I couldn't make it like I made the Utopia video though, because it'd legit be like a 2-day long video. I'd have to condense it a little bit as well. Good, bro. Could you imagine if I just hype up a Breaking Bad video and then the entire thing is just 12 seconds long? And it's just,
that's good.
Walter White Le Bad. The video just ends.
How long? Okay, I have a question. How long do you think, like, realistically, you're gonna be like a YouTuber? Like, or do you think you're just always gonna be like an online entertainer, like, however that evolves, like whether it's on YouTube or not? Do you think that's just gonna be like a lifelong career or what?
A lot of people get asked that, like that fucking 4-year or 3-year plan and stuff. I got nothing planned. I reckon I want to be in the entertainment space. I want to be some kind of e-celeb for the foreseeable future. Because I think to myself, sometimes I think if I quit YouTube, what else would I do, right? But there's nothing, because what a lot of people tend to do, they actually quit YouTube. It's like a recycling thing. A lot of YouTubers quit and then they actually become editors for other YouTubers.
Yeah.
I know a couple people that have done that. But yeah, no, I enjoy making videos, man. Like, I don't think I'd be comfortable making anything else. Like, the problem is now I've kind of been spoiled, right? Like, I've got a taste for it, so there's not really anything else I can do right now.
Someone asked, ask him what kind of oppression he deals with on a daily basis, being a furry and a lesbian pioneer.
Being a degenerate. Yeah, it's kind of hard, man. I cry myself to sleep every day usually.
Furries
but, you
be
know.
spending some money. When I did a documentary on Ice Poseidon back in like 2018, 2019, and we accidentally went to a furry convention. I found out that shit's quite expensive. Those fursuits are quite fucking pricey.
To get a suit in that, dude, is actually so fucking expensive. Like, shit's insane.
And they have like a hierarchy when they'll shit on someone that a mouth doesn't open up when they're talking. Do you know what I mean? Like that's like they have like high.
Have you seen the ones with like the eyes that track you no matter where you're looking because it's
What
like
the
mirrored glass or something?
fuck?
Yeah. So it's like they'll have the eyes, and then because it's like mirrored glass or tempered glass or something, the eyes always look like they're looking at you, like when you're playing that fucking crab game or something. It's so weird.
How did you meet
So weird.
Nopify?
Nopify, I've been mates with him for about 6 years, but I didn't really get close with him until like the past 2 years, I'd say. Yeah, but he's great. He's a really fun guy. I think it's nice that his personality is actually finally coming out as well.
What was weird was like you had never had seen his face before until that fucking Lover Host.
Never.
When you guys told me that, I thought you were fucking with me. I'm like, you've been friends with this guy for like years now, and you've never seen what he fucking looked like.
Yeah, no, we legit had no idea what he looked like, and then he kind of just like face revealed, and we were like, holy shit, it's the guy from Narcos.
He had a fire fucking mustache. He has a fire. I'll give him that. He has a fire
does,
mustache.
man. Like, I'm kind of jealous, but like I don't want to grow. Like I can even see my facial hair right now. I gotta go shave after. Like, bro, if I get more than like the 12-hour stubble, I gotta shave that shit off.
You would look bizarre with facial hair. You would look bizarre with
me.
some yeah.
Bro, I've used some of those filters before. It doesn't look good.
Doesn't hold well. No.
It doesn't look good, man.
Wait, because does it come in blonde or what's your natural fucking hair?
No, bro. Okay, so natural hair color, you can see it there. It's like brown. Like
brown.
I've got all this shit colored like white.
Yeah, you got the XQC thing going on right now.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like, I've seen a couple filters, but the good thing is about never growing facial hair, the good thing, you never raise your expectations. That is the best thing about it. Because if you grew facial hair and you look better, and then you shave it off, you go from like a 7 to like a 3, bro. Like it's just no, just always, never raise your expectations. Never grow facial hair. Easy.
Another question
Easy.
I got a bunch was like people wanted you to do a video on a Metal Gear game.
Metal Gear.
Yeah, would you?
Yeah, maybe. I had a bunch of people shilling me that fucking Metal Gear Revengeance game. Apparently, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
But you know the one with the sword? The only thing I know about it is like I remember there was a meme of him cutting a sword through the Twin Towers. That was
I never got into Metal Gear. I never fucking got into that. I don't even know where to start. There's so many fucking games. I wouldn't even know where to begin.
I played the first one. The first one was I emulated the first one on PS1. That was sick. Yeah, that one was good. Metal Gear 2 never played. Metal Gear 3 never played. 4 never played. Surely you played 5 though, right? Or
Never.
no?
I've never played a Metal Gear game. Never.
It's
I've
decent,
never.
man.
I've never played a Zelda game. Not a single one.
Oh no, neither. Believe me, like I'm not a Nintendo. Believe
Same.
me.
I don't fuck with Nintendo. My girlfriend fucks with Nintendo, and I always joke because she got bullied in middle school. You know what I mean? I feel like any kid that got severely bullied when they were like 12 is amazing at a Mario game. They're fucking fire at Mario Kart. They just know that
Believe
so
me,
well.
Paying 200 quid for like PS2 game with like 15 FPS, I'm good, bro. Believe me.
Yeah.
I just don't know how you can pay for that shit, honestly. Like I've never understood Nintendo. Like my girlfriend loves Nintendo as well. Like she keeps buying all the new Pokemon Switch games, and I'm just like, I don't know how you can get enjoyment out of that.
No, she's addicted to all the Pokemon. She got, it was, I think the Pokemon on the Switch one was like Sword and Shield. That's like the one she has. She fucking just gets addicted to that. She has whatever that brain rot is for. I don't fucking have that. I can't. It's so repetitive. It's so fucking repetitive. It's the same fucking thing over and over and over again. Every game's the same. Every fucking game's the same. I still fuck with it.
It's genius how COD gets hate for being released yearly.
Yeah.
But Pokemon releases like 3 games a year, and like because it's the Nintendo fan base, you just hear nothing, just radio silence. They're all too busy like praying, like, oh my god, another fucking Pokemon game.
How do you feel about bronies?
Bronies, oh my god.
They have died, but were you a brony? Like I could see.
Nah, never. I was definitely always like degenerate, but yeah, never brony. I mean,
never a brony.
Have they actually died out though? Because like, I haven't heard about that shit.
I haven't heard
like,
about it in for I had a close friend growing up that was a fucking diehard brony. But it's my friend Shane. I joke about it. My friend Shane was into any cringy fan group. Like he loved Doctor Who. He loves bronies. He loves Rick and Morty. You know what I mean? He was he liked anime since we were like 11. You know, like just into any sort of cringy kind of thing. Like, and I know you like anime, and I fuck with some anime too. But like, you know, you get it. Like the fuck, it's embarrassing. It's pretty embarrassing.
I remember I had someone at my school tell me like when I was way younger, and he said like Watch the first 2 episodes of My Little Pony, and then you'll understand why it's such a good show.
That's
I
what my
watched
friend
it, and I
Shane
was like-
did.
Yeah, and then I watched it, and I was like, I still don't understand why it's a good show.
No,
But
because I would make fun of my friend Shane all the time for watching My Little Pony. He's like, you can't judge it until you watch it. You can't judge it until you. I watched up to season 2. I watched
such a
2
code, bro.
seasons.
It is.
Awful. And there's some good, kid animation shows. There's some fire ones. I fuck with an Adventure
I
Time.
love when you argue with people like that. That say you need to watch it, and then you say it's bad. Notice how they'll move the goalpost to
Yes.
another argument. Like,
Yeah.
you don't get it. It's not that you haven't watched it. Now it's that you don't get it.
You're being
But it's like the
close-minded.
goalpost- Yeah, the goalpost just keeps being moved, bro. every
Rarity
time.
is
It's
best pony, and I fucking hate that shit. I never got into it. My Little Pony sucks. Gravity Falls. I'm sorry. I think it sucked ass. I never fucking got into that. I'm not into.
I never watched Gravity Falls.
It's not worth it.
I've had one of my editors like shill it to me.
Really?
saying
Okay,
it's
that
pretty
doesn't
good.
surprise me. That doesn't surprise
Yeah.
me. So, do you pay your editors like $20 like Leafy? Like, how much do you paying them well? You treat your guys well?
If I'm in a good mood, yeah, $20. $20 is okay. I think.
$20 is okay. I feel like that's fair.
Yeah.
I feel like that's fair.
$20 a month. If you spread it out, you could live off that. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, you're getting all your editors from Fiverr, right?
Could you imagine?
You should try to do that.
bro,
I dare you to
that'd
record
be
a
a
whole
great
video.
video
Yeah.
idea.
To try to see them get a Fiverr editor from like India or some shit and make them edit a whole video
bro,
for you.
That's going on the whiteboard. Believe me.
Put that on the whiteboard. Thank you. I'll take credit for that. I'll take the ad revenue too, guys. Make sure to let him know that he has to give me the ad revenue from that video. I need it. I'm down bad, guys. Thank you for no one subbing or fucking donating today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Jagger, for adding several thousand more dollars to my bank account.
And thank you. I think this is we're gonna wrap up the interview here because I have to do other things today. Today's like the first day of like the JaggerXTC show. I have like some things planned. I start out with a fire fucking interview with you, and I really appreciate it. If you'll do me a favor, this is so cringy. Will you say JaggerXTC Down Bad Adderall Gang?
JaggerXTC Down Bad Adderall Gaming.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
No,
like
fuck no. Adderall Gang. Adderall Gang.
Adderall, gang?
Adderall Gang.
XQC Adderall Down Bad. Yeah?
I'll take it. Fuck it. I'll take it.
fair.
See you,
Alright,
man.
alright.
Have a good one. Thank you.
All right. Wait, are you going to hang up on me now?
Yeah, I mean, now a little bit. I got to start. What are you doing?
Fuck you then. Fuck
Okay.